I send out Munchlax, you hear a dull thud as it lands on the ground.
Ah, fuck. Special defense sharply rose. I was gonna be able to... Oh, it's got smoke screen, too.
Man, I wish I had something like Thief on my team, because I found another Munchlax that also had leftovers on it, so... If I could just stock up on... stock up on leftovers, and all my team can have it.
Man, Moody is a stressful ability.
It's also a stressful mentality.
Yes. Drill Run.
That is a physical ground move with a high chance of critical.
Yeah, it looks good. But it's on Clefairy, and I already have that Precipice Blades.
It's fair, yeah. I was gonna say if you don't have ground coverage, then sure, but Precipice Blades is pretty strong.
Yeah, I think I'll not bother with Drill Run then. Fuck, no, I wanna... There. Alright, beat my rival.
Oop. Oop, oop. There we go.
Dowsing Machine!
I found a Mawilite.
That's the steel thing, right?
Mawile is, yes, the steel thing that is now fairy type in this game as well.
Oh.
But the Mawilite is the Mega Stone to Mega Evolve it.
So that's one of those Pokemon that I've never understood, and that I hear people talk about it like they fucking love it, and almost every time I've ever seen someone talk about loving that Pokemon, the Gen 3 Steel one, they always get weird about it. Like, always. Every time I've ever seen someone really specifically comment saying that they like it, or asking for a challenge, and they also say, like, name it after me, or, like, name it after this person, or, like, name, like... And then they always have to add stuff about how it's the cutest thing ever, or that they're so attached to theirs.
Daughter of mine.
Yeah, they all get kind of, they all get kind of... Why am I blanking on this name now?
Lucario?
No, the...
Santa's Delibird?
They all get Santa's Delibird on it, where they have to take it in a weird direction. And honestly, when I look at that Pokemon, I just don't get it. It's a slightly humanoid, female-looking thing with just a bunch of junk on it. I don't get it.
I know it's based on something from Japanese folklore of a deceptive woman who her hair was actually a monster. And I think that's part of the inspiration for one of the Skullgirls characters, who is literally that. She has a parasite as her hair, and he, like, violently attacks people. But Mawile is based off of that woman from folklore.
Ah.
So that's why it kind of looks feminine. I don't know.
I don't know. It's one of those Pokemon where, like whatever Pokemon you like, but why is it the people who always tell me that they love that Pokemon so much have to say it in the weirdest way possible?
Yeah, right?
It's very weird.
Magikarp with Muddy Water is actually kind of nice for it to have.
I do like Muddy Water. It's a cool move. Oh, right, Love Disc is water. I shouldn't have used Eruption. Well, it's garbage and almost died anyway. Oh, it's got Hydro Pump!
Uh-oh.
Oh, and Slater has 5 health. Well,
use Eruption again.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out. Fungus has a grass move, right? No, he does not. Well, I'm not using Absorb with Sparrow.
Well, this Magikarp is kicking my ass because it has Thunder Wave, Muddy Water, Detect. It's just annoying as hell. All right, I'm gonna switch into something that has a move that can't miss.
So is that a trainer battle, that Magikarp?
Yeah.
That's a shame. I was gonna say, you might want to catch that. Man, why is it fucking Hydro Pump always hits when he uses it?
The quirks of the AI. I was trying to figure out what noun to use there, but...
I use bounce and I miss, and then he disables bounce! Oh my god! And then he hits Hydro Pump again! What the fuck? And Flash Cannon did almost nothing on a crit.
Wow, Shinx with Thunderbolt. Good for him.
Not bad. Ooh, I took that out with 1 health left. And it's only because he must have run out of Hydro Pumps after hitting 5 of them. And so he switched to Whirlpool, and I landed with 1 health. What's the accuracy on Hydro Pump again in this game? Oh, 420 money!
It's either 70 or 75.
Well, he gave me $420, and I'd
yeah,
like
I
to
had a
remind
trainer
everybody,
earlier who gave me that.
I'd like to remind everybody that is, in fact, the weed number.
The weed number.
Yes.
Oh, hey, my Munchlax has 69 max health. Nice.
That's the sex number. Yep, you got it. I'm happy that we're all on the same page here.
Yeah.
We're all drinking out of the same cup.
And we have thus spread to multiple people.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Unless none of us have it, then we've just spread grossness to each other.
Indeed. Wow, Drowsy is Primordial Sea. Okay.
Oh, wow, Mauville City is really different. It's like an indoor shopping mall or something.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it New Mauville is way smaller in this game?
I don't remember New Mauville as well, so I can't really vouch for it. Also, I've called it Mauville my entire life, but I guess Mauville makes more sense because that's a color.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be mauve. Mauville.
Mauville.
Alright, that map is actually kind of useful. So I want to go this way. You know, I'm sure the Pokemon Hospital really fucking loves that you have to go through the courtyard to get there. So everyone's muddy shoes are constantly getting tracked into the hospital.
Yeah, Nurse Joy has definitely had some words with management about that.
Yeah, that's a fucking design problem right there.
Ace Trainer Isaac, that is accurate. Hey, a Rocky helmet that you gave me after the battle? Hell yes.
I have a Rocky, but not a helmet.
Aw, you should have named Sabu Helmet.
The worst name. I have 0 escape ropes, so hell yeah, I need some then.
I heard F-Zero escape ropes.
That's what I said, definitely.
Yeah, so you're racing a bunch of ropes.
Mm-hmm. I'm supersonic racing.
Gotta keep your feet right on the ground.
Oh, the TM Mart here. Mega Horn.
God, I never check out the TMs. What do you have?
I wish I had the money for any of these. Okay, Ice Burn.
That's really good.
That sounds good. I don't know the move. Mega Horn, that's good. Hypnosis and Baton Pass. Hey. Hyper Fang, Scary Face, Struggle Bug, Heat Crash. Is that any good?
It's a fire physical move that does more damage based on how much you outweigh your opponent. Okay,
there's a few cool things here. Fire physical based on how much you outweigh them. That could be good on a Snorlax.
Yeah.
It's not stab, but still, you'd probably drastically outweigh most things.
Was it not this one? I guess people were telling me to go get the contest Pikachu at Slateport, so it's not here in Verdant Turf. Oh well. I got a TM though. Verdant Turf Contest Hall has a TM for you.
Oh, the grunt in what was it? The grunt in
Slateport Museum?
Slateport Museum, thank you. Instead of giving me Thief, he gave me the TM for Snore. Feels like a downgrade. Not that I'm gonna complain too much about Snore. I mean, it's got uses, but... You know, I'd kind of rather Thief.
Yeah.
So, are you an acro bike guy or a mock bike guy?
I usually like the acro bike, personally.
Me too.
But I went with mock bike for right now, just because I think it has more uses at the moment.
Yeah, I do like the 2-bike system. It was kind of cool going around and exploring like that. However, acro bike all the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Hi, Noibat.
Alright, Wally. Why is your dad also the bike shop merchant? Like, literally, it's the same human, same clothing and everything. Wally, why do you look absolutely nothing like your uncle in any way whatsoever? Like, seriously, like, I'm pretty much a clone of my uncle, but taller. Like...
Doesn't he also not resemble his dad or mom?
I don't remember. I'll have to see. Also, Metapod was slow start. Sorry, Wally. You got fucked on in this fight. And there's a one-shot with Eruption. Wait, what did yours have again? Your Wally?
My Metapods? They had Megahorn, I think.
No, your Wally.
My Wally, he had a Kakuna.
What are the fucking chances? Mine had a Metapod.
So yeah, this is literally Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, where he has just opposite bug types. He never had a Ralts, he just had Kakuna and Metapod, as you said.
As is canon, yes.
As is canon, I'll hear no suggestion to the contrary.
Okay, the whole being too shy to call me his rival thing makes me like Wally less than in Gen 3. Oh, there's the HM for Rock Smash.
Do you think it's because he said less in Gen 3 that you liked him better?
No, I just think he came across less annoying.
Less timid.
I don't typically find timid annoying. It's badly written timid that I don't like. Look, I was a shy kid for a long time. That's not how shy kids talk. Ooh, Weepin' Bell. I like that Pokemon.
Oh god, Vanillite has sheer cold. God damn it. Gesundheit. Sorry, die scumbag.
I forgot that's what we say when people sneeze. Alright, Weepin' Bell. I'm gonna catch you, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Ooh, Electro Web, that's cool. Not the greatest move for a Weepin' Bell, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I do need to get it into red health. Who wouldn't kill it?
Low health Eruption.
Yeah, probably, but... I mean, Spearow could use Absorb, but...
Over and over. You'd run out the PP on that before you get it to red health.
It's almost at red health. It only needs one weak... Okay, Fungus has Lick. That'll do it. Might even paralyze him. Oh, yeah, I haven't been keeping up on the comments on this series yet. I tend to, like, wait a little while and then binge read the comments. Have people given any suggestions for what your first wrestling game should be?
Yes.
Okay, I'm very curious.
I will also mention that the episode where we talked about Antonio Inoki a lot, that has the most dislikes on this series so far, so...
Deservedly so.
I have a Rock Smash Pokemon. Okay, so let me look up the comments on all of the... on the 2 videos where they talked about that. I want to say it was just episode 4, but Maybe some of them also carried over to episode 7. I don't know. Keep him distracted. Apparently people don't want to... My notifications haven't been pushing to episode 4. There we go.
There we go. Weepin' Bell caught. I wish I didn't need to go back to the PC just to see its abilities and moves and stuff, but what are you gonna do?
Oh, maybe it isn't. Oops. Maybe it was episode 5.
I wonder what
Maybe it was episode 6. Maybe it was episode 7.
Just look for the one with the most dislikes. That's how you know it's the one I talked about wrestling the most in.
Yeah, definitely. Come on. I'd love to see you and MDB mess around in No Mercy for the N64. That has 4 likes on episode 7.
Okay. I think that was the one I guessed you'd get the most.
I'd say you should play SmackDown Here Comes the Pain or Day of Reckoning.
Those are really good, yeah.
Suggestion for a wrestling game to play is SmackDown Here Comes the Pain.
Mm-hmm. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain is a pretty popular one.
Go on.
Just real quick, my Weepin' Bell here, it's got potential. Lowered defense and raised speed. I don't really know how I feel about that. But adaptability. Powers up moves of the same type as the Pokemon. He has Poison Tail, and that is a poison move. 50
and
power, crits often.
Could poison.
Man, no wonder he hurt me so badly with that. Electro Web, which it's kind of cool. Swift,
yeah, you can slow people
salt.
down with it.
This might be good. Now, I don't know, when I evolve it with a Leaf Stone one day, who knows what its ability is going to be. It might even be advantageous to keep it like this, but I think there's some potential with this.
Let's see. We also had the most fun wrestling games I know are already mentioned by MDB: WWF No Mercy or SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. You should totally do WWE All-Stars. It's so over the top and stupid that it's perfect for a first outing.
Yeah, that one's supposed to be like a super goofy, cartoony one, where everyone's extra buff and you're leaping like 25 feet in the air, and that's supposed to be like an arcadey one. You know what, I think I will bring Weepin' Bell with me, just, you know, see if he learns some good moves or something. Do I have any grass TMs?
If you guys are going to play a wrestling game to have fun, the early PlayStation games like MDB said, or WWE All-Stars, or the new one coming out called Battlegrounds. It looks silly enough to be a riot.
I don't know about Battlegrounds just because it's not out yet, so we don't know, and it's a new developer, and it looks like a mobile game, but it's weirdly enough on, like, Switch and stuff. And I can PC. It's like 50 fucking bucks, which blew my mind, because I'd been seeing commercials for it forever, and I thought this was, like, a tiny budget title they were doing. Because their last game was such a fucking disaster. 2K20 was such a disaster that I believe for the first time in years, they are not just doing a mainline one for next year. Normally, they have a rigid, like, 11-month release schedule on wrestling games, which is way too fast. Right, I want to sell some stuff.
Retro says my vote would be either SVR 2007, WWE 2K19, or FPWW.
Far Pro Wrestling World. Okay, yeah, those are all good ones. Interesting that he picked totally different ones, and Retro's a big wrestling fan as well.
Also, real quick, this gym trainer actually turns out to be a Horde Team Magma member, so they... so in this remake, Horde, Team Magma, or Team Aqua will send out 5 Pokemon against your 1. But it was just the animation of Horde Team Magma. It was just the 1 Nidoran, but I heard 5 throwing of the Pokeballs and only 1 Nidoran came out, so that was pretty fun.
That's weird. Alright, I gotta fight more trainers. I gotta make some money to buy these cool TMs. Fucking fight me.
Someone says the WWE game you can do is WWE All-Stars.
See, I don't think we could do All-Stars because I'm fairly sure All-Stars is only on like PS3 and Xbox 360. And as far as I'm aware, there's still no great way to emulate that. Whereas like PlayStation 2 and earlier, those ones emulate really well and we can just play them online over Parsec. Because you gotta keep in mind, we're like the entire length of North America away from each other.
Someone says their favorite wrestling WWE games were either SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 or 2008. Can't remember, but they had 3 Days Grace for the soundtrack, yada yada. Someone else said their first wrestling game was WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 for the Wii, and they recommend that one because they... I don't know if it's because they loved it or...
2009 for the Wii is considered quite a weak one. It was better than 2008 for the Wii, which is usually considered the worst SmackDown vs. Raw game ever. It was a really cheap port. 2009 had a couple little fun things, but it was still vastly inferior to the non-Wii versions.
We got SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, Legends of Wrestling 2, SmackDown
Legends
on
of Wrestling
PS1.
2 was a weird one, if I remember right. That was one of those cheap third-party ones that, it's cool that it existed, but the gameplay was pretty terrible. Good roster. Had a lot of old forgotten guys that you never see in wrestling games that I'm a big fan of. But, you know, it's just because it's whatever non-WWE guys they could license that were like old legends. If I'm thinking of the right game, which I think I am.
WWF No Mercy on N64.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of that. That's a lot of people's favorite, and it's a very good one.
WrestleMania 2000 on N64.
Oh, that was the game that came right before No Mercy. It was made by the same people in the same engine. So some people prefer that one, just usually it depends on what you grew up with. But those were made by Aki Corporation, which a lot of people say made some of the best wrestling games.
I like the phrasing of this comment because it's not capitalized later on. Go for WWE Here Comes the Pain or shut your mouth. Just like...
Yeah,
either go for the game WWE Here Comes the Pain or just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth are both really good ones. Those were early PlayStation 2 WWE games. Ooh, Super Fang. Might get some mileage. I'll get more mileage out of that than Absorb. Okay. On Spearow. I think Super Fang's gonna be a better move there.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it seems like there's a lot of SmackDown and, yeah.
There's a lot of early SmackDown versus Raw, there's a lot of early SmackDown, and there's a lot of No Mercy. So it's late N64 and pretty much all PlayStation 2. And in
we can
fairness,
emulate those pretty effectively, so...
Oh, yeah, like I've played all those on emulator. They emulate even by... Oh, no, I tried to Bubble Beam Growlithe, and some ability kicked in, he raised his special attack and didn't get hurt.
Probably Storm Drain, then.
Yeah, I think it's what... Oh, and he's got Eruption. And it's a trainer battle, or else I would definitely catch him, and he took me out. Oh, no.
Oh, no, Watson has a Bulbasaur. Oh, no, his Bulbasaur died.
Day of Reckoning. I heard one or two people said Day of Reckoning, right?
I think so.
Day of Reckoning is a GameCube one that I grew up with that was quite good. And I can tell you it emulates, as far as I'm aware, flawlessly, other than a very, very minor glitch in entrances, where it just, you know, it just takes like a half-second longer to load or something. Doesn't matter. I might actually lose this random Growlithe because his abilities and moves are so damn good.